Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to another episode here, or welcome to another episode here where it's all about breathing, inhale and exhale, and getting a whole lot more self-ish. My name is Lora, and if you are new, you are jumping into a good space here because this video series is about going a little bit deeper within ourselves so that we can get to a space in permitting ourselves to be a whole lot more selfish. Let me tell you, sometimes we don't realize the space that we put ourselves in, like getting in our own way. And that's what this is all about, getting out of our own way to step into our true power. All right. So if you're new and you have not watched any of the other videos, go and check it from the very beginning of this series so that this all makes sense to you. All right. If you've been following along, then you know that we are jumping into releasing this old self-image. Let's dive in. The mind is always active, pulling and tugging at your attention over trivial things. As you begin to peel the layers away and release this old mind activity or old thinking patterns, you may find yourself feeling like you're in a tug of war with old habits. You may experience this natural reflex to want to jump back into old ways of thinking. When this old mind activity or patterns shows up with distractions, false beliefs, judgment, fear, worry, the limitations of that old self-image of yours, it's most important to stay centered in your spaciousness. Being the awareness, the seer of this old mind activity that's dancing around in front of you. You will learn to unlearn the BS, bullshit, or really this old belief system, the old mind, the old self-image, and trust your gut, your higher self, this unchanging space within. The thoughts will come and go. Fear will come and go. Grief will come and go. It's like you're detoxing yourself from toxic habits, rituals, and beliefs. A detox from the old identity. The unease and discomfort that fills your body from emotions tied to all of this mental noise will come and go. But you don't have to come and go. Remember, there is still a spaciousness that is unchanging within. Stay with it. Permit yourself to enjoy life's play with freedom, love, and joy. Give yourself permission to go beyond the eyes of suffering. The mind will tell you that that's impossible. What if this or that happens? Trying to keep you covered in fear, using people and mental images that it knows will trip you up, to freak you out, to fall back into fear and worry. Breathe. The beauty in this is that you will see the traps. You will observe the traps. You will no longer be identified by these mind traps. If any of this resonates with you and you need this reminder from time to time, you can always come back. As a matter of fact, I suggest you come back to check in with yourself and what you experience. Continue affirming and confirming yourself here. Because the more you settle into your truth, the mind will begin to lose its influence and power to create its confusion in you. Which leads us into talking about your ego. Oh, this ego of ours is something else, let me tell you. Your ego, which is another form of mind identification, may be tested by strangers and the closest to you. The closest to you are often the people that give the best, biggest aha awakening moments. They know your old self-image buttons to poke at and try to draw you back into old ways of being because it's all they know you as. The ego does not like to feel shamed, verbally threatened, belittled, attacked, or insignificant. Be the observer. Sometimes there is no need to say anything to anyone, and if there is, be sure it comes from a place of presence and not just reaction out of old habits. Some people live for a rise or disturbance in others because they're living under the influence of their own strong, unconscious, or subconscious egoic mind activity. You will see the coming and going of this mind activity as you observe the people in your surroundings. And this may sound crazy, but you will develop a stronger love and compassion for people because you now know the truth behind the eyes. Everyone has their own story in their head. You are the awareness and have no reason to judge or be sucked into their mind games or negative energy. You may be at such peace in your day to day that people may think something is wrong with you just because you're so chill. You might be asked, is something wrong? Or what is wrong with you? Some people will believe you've changed when in actuality, you've discovered the unchanging within. Do not be influenced by how others receive or perceive your zen. Most people, hell, we all get sucked into this shit from time to time, are used to a lot going on, complaints, drama, busyness, and don't understand when you're not entertained or entertaining any of the mess. Some may think you don't care or you don't have any compassion, and that's okay too. Don't let the ego trick you into believing that you're heartless or egotistically selfish. The only way to be as such is to believe this of yourself. Not everyone is ready to be revealed this truth because of their own beliefs and mind identification or their ego. And I know I say a lot of things that can sound crazy, but I believe in affirming the things that I want in my life, right? So you must be open to stripping down to see this space and have this knowing within that you are worthy and you are deserving of peace, love, and clarity, success, abundance, and prosperity here on this planet, on Earth, in this universe. You must be willing to affirm this, identify with it, believe it, and claim it in your life. And once you're able to grasp that, this is where the flow begins to happen. You are no longer lost in the field of thought or identified with the troubles of the mind. You're able to be in a world of changeful things with openness and ease. Visions, dreams, ideas will begin to be created through you without struggle, doubt, or fear. Flow with it. Your only limit is your mind. And you are not the mind. You have now cleared out the clutter, the old conditions of the mind, and opened yourself to infinite possibilities, infinite potential, infinite opportunities. You have now found this space within that fulfills you, your needs, everything that you have been wanting and seeking in your life. When fear tries to creep back in, because it will, breathe. Breathe and be the witness of what's causing this. Allow the coming and going to happen and realize you're still here in the unchanging space. Have fun, dance, love, create, rest, just be. Hardships and challenges will still take place, but you've uncovered and discovered this unchanging space within. A space of serenity and peace that never leaves, it never dies. Stay with it. Be with it. Flow with it. All right, let's inhale and exhale. We have made it to the end of this series, but I want to leave you with a quick note to self and check in. All right, so here's a little 4-step mental formula for you. S is for stillness. Slow down and surrender to the stillness, the spaciousness, the unchanging within. Breathe. E is for empty. Empty yourself from the mental noise tied to mind identification and the old self-image. L, let go. Let go. You are not a container for suffering, complaints, anxiety, your personal history, thinking. Let go of all of these mind traps. And F, flow with it. Flow with the unfolding and the revealing of life. Stop resisting what the present moment has to offer. Let's inhale and exhale on that. Inhale and exhale. I could feel myself getting chills as I'm stating this last note because I know how powerful this series can be when you are ready for not changing, but tapping into this unchanging space within you. Evolving as humans, but tapping into our spiritual way of being in the unchanging space within. As stated before, Go back through this series, watch it again as much as possible, as much as you need. Maybe one video spoke to you more than the other. Come back for those reminders because you'll catch something different every freaking time. Let me tell you, with everything that I share, I'm talking to myself. I wouldn't be here today had I not been able to go inward, process some shit, release some things, let go of an old self-image, reconnect with my truth, get in tune with my higher self, the universe flowing through me, God, source, energy, and life, to be here confident enough to share with you the tools that have helped me get into this space in life, right? I wouldn't be here without being tapped in and reconnected to my truth. And yes, I had to go through some struggle, but the struggle's not real unless you call it or claim it to be. I had to go through this process to get into this space. So wherever you are in your life right now, trust and know that every moment has its purpose to bring you into the next phase level in your life. All right? Everything that you are going through, dealing with, that you're coming out of is a part of your process. It's a part of your life experience. So don't discredit anything. Don't discredit anyone. Give yourself permission and give yourself credit. Trust yourself in everything that you're going through. Trust that you will come out. Trust that you are making the right decisions. Trust that you will heal. Trust that you will be better than before. Trust that you are shedding the old so that you can step into the new, renewed sense of self, renewed sense of you in this unchanging space of joy, peace, and clarity, success, abundance, prosperity. Yes, yes, yes. Inhale and exhale. If you enjoyed this series, please make sure that you like, you subscribe, and you also share with the next person because you never know who may need to hear this message. If you'd like to take it to the next level, I do have a masterclass called Life by Design, which is about mastering your manifestation power to get what you want in life. And let me tell you, it's not always what you think. You are so powerful. Do you understand? I'm sure you do because you made it through this series. So if you are interested in taking it to the next level with me, check the description below. And I truly hope to see you in that masterclass. All right. Until next time, I hope you enjoyed this series here and let's stay connected. I'll see you on the next.